I have in my archive are chats that I feel bad leaving. Like they're completely
Hmm.
dead. Nobody talks on them anymore, but they're just tons and tons of group chats where I don't want to be the first one to leave because I don't want to be that girl,
Oh my God.
like that B who like left the group chat. Welcome back to the Love SND podcast. I am Dipti, your host, joined by Sheena and Nina, the regulars. Say hi,
Hi,
ladies.
guys.
Hey
Hi, Kyle.
everyone.
Okay, we are talking about something I love and hate daily. Maybe even by the hour, my feelings change. But it is WhatsApp group chats.
Oh, yeah.
Bane.
100% bane of our existence. You can't, it's like a love-hate. You can't live with them and you can't live without them.
Absolutely. And let me just tell you, it's every morning I look at my phone and there are 500 good morning memes every
Yeah.
day.
Mm-hmm.
Guys,
Well,
it's
that's all.
killer.
That's only coming from abroad. Let's just
Mostly
be real.
abroad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually,
They're the
all of them
worst.
come from abroad, right? Like, we
Yeah.
don't text each other. We're just like, what? Facts.
We're straight to business.
Yeah, seriously.
Good
Or
morning,
it's
bad morning, just go.
or it's 500 pictures of like side tables or or like ottomans or like
That happens later in the
sofas.
day, not when you wake up.
Yeah. That's not a
First of all,
7 a.m. That's not a
yeah,
7 a.m.
that's like
text. But
8:30 when the kids go
yeah.
to school.
Yeah. The only 7 a.m. text that I'm sending you guys is, you guys were recording today, be ready.
Yeah.
Literally once
Yeah.
a week.
But the international ones are wild. It's not just good morning, then it's like message, like pictures or like things that download into the phone. So I've gone ahead and like just every chat, I'm like, don't download, don't download, don't
Yeah.
download. It's just, but do
Yeah.
you ever guys feel guilty not receiving those texts? Like there's some
Hell
people that
no.
I'm like, I just feel guilty, like some of our relatives who just like take that moment to say good morning, and then I'm like, oh, they spent that minute just saying good morning. Let me just say it back. Some of them.
One
Not
of them. I know who it
okay.
is.
Two
It's
of them.
like one
It's
person.
dad's sister. It's
Yeah,
dad's sister,
she's
and
so
she is so
cute.
beautiful and
She's
so sweet. And every day she sends our like main group chat a good morning image, and then she'll text everybody in that group chat individually with good
yeah,
morning.
Yeah.
So yes, I text back every once in a while, but
yeah.
not regularly. But let's
Same.
talk about the different types of group chats that we have. And I'll start because I have so many. But I have my childhood friends one where it's like every now and then you'll get like a picture of us from back in the day, or we'll talk about old memories. Do you guys have those? The childhood friends ones?
Not one that reminisces all day.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
yeah,
Well,
like high school friends, I
yeah,
think.
high
Right?
school.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the only things that go on there are old school pictures from high school or current kid pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
that's
about it.
true. We do
Yeah.
send current kid
Yeah.
pictures. You're
Yeah.
right.
But it's nice.
And
I feel
then
like for us, that's the only way our high school crew keeps in touch. We don't
Yeah.
even
yeah.
see each other. I don't think I've seen them for at least most of the group for 5+ years. Some of them I haven't seen since high school. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
kind of nice. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
feeling the know.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing, right? There's good and bad about these group chats, and the great is, I know Zuzu's home today, so you all are gonna get all sorts of
background.
noises. But look at her putting her dishes away, my good girl. Um, but then we talked about the worldwide family chat, which is just,
Forwarded many times. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Everything is headed with forwarded many times.
Yeah.
Or happy birthday.
Or
I
happy
feel like that's all I
Happy
see.
birthday.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Happy
Sometimes
anniversary.
when I say happy birthday, I don't even know whose birthday it is. I'm just like, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. I don't know who's going to get offended or not get offended by the lack of communication. So I'm like, happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy everything, all day, every day.
Yeah. But my favorite group chat is my venting group chat.
Is it
And that's
called
like,
that?
no,
Oh,
it's called Mine.
It's like, okay.
It's called
mine.
Mine, and it's there's 4 of us in it, and it's just the group chat that I always go to when I just need to like all out have a bitch fest. And there
It's
is
about us, Sheen.
I
You know
was like,
that.
I was like, is
That's
that
why
our
we're not
chat?
in that.
Is that our chat? Is that our
No.
chat? Oh. I'm like, because
No,
that's
but
not
it's
called
like
mine.
Yeah,
no,
no.
it's like my safe space. It's a no judgment free zone. It's like, guys, I need a second. I need to vent. And then you just pour it all out, and then that's it. It's over. And we all do that individually to each other. It's like, all sorts of things that annoy us on the daily that you can't really say out loud because that we would just be awful people if we
But
actually said it out loud.
but do you like help each other through the vent, or you just like keep
It's
venting? It's just like a bucket of all
it's
your complaints.
It's really it's the best chat because at the end of event session, the other people will be like, "Man, you're right." That's it.
Oh
Oh
boy.
my God.
It is the best. That's all we need, just that little bit of validation. And then we've
Oh,
talked about this, right? When you're
And you
like
get
super
over it.
stressed out and you just need to release and then it's all gone.
Yeah.
It's just that release chat.
interesting.
I don't
Yeah.
even know
I
how
don't
I
have that.
feel about that. Like, I feel like I'm lost a little bit.
I also feel like if that chat were to go anywhere, you'd be
No,
in
we
deep
delete
shit.
we delete all of it.
Oh my
There's
God.
like a weekly cleanse. Right.
Yeah, but do you understand that? Like, remember we talked about when things are on the internet, they're just
For
like
sure.
forever on
Yeah.
the internet,
For
whether you
sure.
delete it or not. So I still think you all need to be a little bit more mindful of what you're venting about. It's fine. It's fine.
Or
You
maybe
do you.
stop.
I
You
mean,
just do you. Is it all
I
like,
mean,
oh my God, the kids, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, I'm
yes.
done. I'm done.
Oh, that's fine.
It's like
That's fine.
kids, in-laws, parents, sisters, and
Sisters.
then it's like
Hey, I'm
yeah,
offended.
it's
I'm not
really stuff that like the 3 of us talk about too, but it's like it's just you guys will remember we also talked about this. You know who you go to when you need certain things. And so that
Mhm.
chat is a validation only chat.
Yeah.
That's
Your
so
guys
strange.
is like
You're not allowed to like reason you through this being vented,
yeah,
being irritated.
yeah.
It just okay.
It's just it is what it
Go
is. You
ahead and
let
be
it out.
irritated. You be irritated. You're right. You be irritated.
Thank you.
I feel like when I need that about with either one of you, I just go to the other one.
Mm,
Oh yeah.
That's
fair.
perfectly
yeah.
fine for me. I definitely
Fair.
do not have that chat. Neen, do you have
I
that
don't have a chat
No.
like
Okay.
that.
You guys, it's a
It
very
must be a
healthy chat.
millennial thing.
So interesting.
We should ask all the millennials who have a venting chat.
Yeah.
Let us
Raise
know.
your hand.
I'm
Let
really
us know.
curious.
I know.
Really
I'm really
curious.
curious too
Yeah,
because that's
it's
really
just
interesting.
it's I mean obviously it's not called a venting chat. Such would be all over that. But it's just it's a
Shadow.
judgment-free zone.
Well, that's most of our chats are judgment-free zones, right?
Yeah, no,
The
I
ones
don't
with
know
your
that I
friends.
could post like I don't think I could share some of the stories that I share on my venting chat with like the whole childhood group chat or like the whole Drexel group chat.
What do you have? Oh my God. Or
Oh
I don't
God.
even. I feel like you purged that too at one point.
Shoot, at some point when I was doing my doctorate, I was like, it was like, well, first of all, all my notifications for everything on my phone are turned off. So I
Yeah.
don't even get notifications.
Yes, we
So,
know. We
yeah,
know.
I know. Even if they're calling me, I don't know unless I just happen to be near my phone. So at some point, I was like, this is such a distraction. It's such a waste of life. So I deleted WhatsApp. And I swear it was so good. It was so good. I was like, oh my God, I don't have this pressure to reply to people. I don't have this pressure of like, I need to be somewhere because everybody else is somewhere. I don't know. It was just liberating. But then I got a little lonely. Like,
Yeah.
I know what everybody's doing.
Oh, us 3 talk on WhatsApp. The family of 5 talks on WhatsApp.
Everybody
Yeah.
talks on WhatsApp. Isn't
Everybody
it
talks on WhatsApp.
remarkable, actually, now that we're talking about it?
It is crazy.
It's like
It's
one of
kinda
our
crazy.
main sources of communication.
I know.
Yeah.
But there's like another one that we're all supposed to switch to, I think, because of who's watching and filtering all
Yeah.
these messages, but we'll get
Yeah.
there one day. But yeah, so I deleted it and then I came back and then I found this beautiful functionality called archives. And archives doesn't delete the chat. It just puts it in this silent folder that if you hit archive, then you can go through all these random messages that you don't get. You know, like you don't
All the
know
time.
that there's a
Yeah.
message in there. It's just there. And if you choose to, you can go look at all of them. So I think about 50% of my chats are in the archive now, which is
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
good.
You know
Yeah.
what I have in my archive are chats that I feel bad leaving. Like they're completely
Mm.
dead. Nobody talks on them anymore, but they're just tons and tons of group chats where I don't want to be the first one to leave because I don't want to be that girl,
Oh my God.
like that bee who like left the group chat.
But like, I don't even think if nobody's been active on it for like years on end, nobody's even gonna know. Just
Yeah.
leave.
I
And
leave
the
all the time.
yeah, and if
Do
there's
you? You guys leave
pictures,
group chats?
I leave
yeah,
them all the time. I'm usually the first one to leave because I like it like filtered as far as like the things that I need and the chats that I need to be responsive to.
Yeah.
And like for me, I don't even have actually that many WhatsApp. You know what really is crazy? Every time there's like a birthday party or a dinner or whatever, everybody just makes a group chat, and I'm like,
I
another,
know, I
another,
know.
another.
And the
So
title
those are
of
the
it is that event, and you're like,
yeah. Yeah. And so those are the ones like after the event, I'm out. Like I leave it immediately. I'll stay for like a day or two to see the pictures and then I leave it immediately. The only ones I really keep are our family ones,
Yeah.
like our family, our
yeah, yeah,
sister ones, and then my like college friends one. And then some of them, like most of them are just family with international people in it. Cause I feel like
right.
that's a really easy way to
To keep in
connect
touch.
with,
Yeah.
yeah, with everybody international. But like my high school friends and we have a text thread. We don't have a WhatsApp. So yeah, like I don't do WhatsApp that much unless it's international or family, really.
Yeah,
Mhm.
our problem though with that scenario is that we're Android. So we're like
Yeah.
the green
Yeah.
Yeah.
bubble. So
Yeah.
we always mess everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we can't
Same.
do text
Oh my
chains. They're
God,
terrible.
that's a you problem. If I've ever heard one in my life,
I know.
it is
I
time to
know.
switch. You know,
No,
Sammy
no,
even
it will
made that
never
switch
happen. I know.
for that
That's a
reason exactly. Only for that reason with like
see. I'm okay
messing
being
up
the
group
green
text.
bubble. Green's my favorite color.
But messing up the group text, like
That's not a me problem.
that
That's
is
just like
so
these people
annoying.
got to figure it out.
I started leaving people off that have Androids when I have to send a group text until the
My God,
end.
that's so
I
mean.
know, but I can't. It's just so frustrating. And then I'll text separately. I'll be like, I know you have an Android, so I will add you in once all the plans are finalized. But I
So
can't
messed up.
keep creating new groups.
I mean, that is
Now we
literally
know.
the worst thing ever.
It's
When
the
even
worst.
as an Android phone, when you get each
Oh my God.
individual text
Mhm.
Reply to, reply
in
to image, reply
Like a new
to
group. It comes
what's
as a new group.
it
it
comes as
comes
a
as
new
a
message.
new message every single like even just
Oh my
just
God.
this person liked an image
Yeah.
and it's a brand new text in a brand new group and it's like, oh my
Oh
God,
my
please
God.
stop.
Do you
Yeah.
spend
Like
half your life just deleting
I
texts?
really should because it is probably wreaking havoc on my storage to have this
Yeah.
many different
But
group chats.
you know, just for all our Android people out there, you can actually switch to like Google Messenger, I think it is. And so it's still your text messages for your default app, but it works kind of like WhatsApp.
Or
And
yeah,
you're
I
not
thought that
on
it
your
might
phone,
be.
you're not that weird bubble.
I feel like I'm not understanding this anti-iPhone thing, but maybe that's just a different conversation for a different.
I think I just love Google so much and that like everything is like my whole life is on Google.
But
So
Yeah.
it just
iPhones
makes
have
sense to have
Google
a
apps
Google.
too.
Right. So if your whole home is set up in Apple TV and Apple this and Apple that, it makes sense to
Yeah.
have an iPhone.
Yeah.
But if you have Alexa and the Google Home thing and all of that, then it makes sense to have Android.
I don't think I'm
Right.
that tech forward. Like we have Google Home, we have Alexa, we have Apple TV, we have Apple this. It's just a hodgepodge of everything. But we
Yeah,
don't
we're a hodgepodge too.
connect all of that on our phones.
I love my Pixel more than anything. I think I really started loving it when the camera was like the best
Insane,
camera in the
insane.
market. I know that's obviously changed now, but I just now I can't go back.
See, I also feel like with our Samsung, you get to pick these widgets that allow you to have your whole calendar there and this and that, which you can't do on Apple.
Yeah, you actually
So
can. Just so you know.
You know what? We're too set in our ways.
I know. It's a preference thing at this point.
Yeah.
It's a preference thing at this
to WhatsApp. The unifier of all things.
I know.
Oh my God, it
I
really
know.
is.
I know.
I
And then,
love
yeah,
Yeah.
well, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I love how when you start with like a group chat, right? And then everybody starts making like sub group chats.
Oh my
So
God,
it's
that's the
like
worst.
the main family chat, and then there's like 4 of us in one chat, and then like 6 of us in another chat. It's
I
like,
don't do that.
oh my God. What do you mean? We have like the
Oh,
ultimate
oh.
chat, and then we have like the sister, the like just the maid
Original
sisters
Vades.
chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
those.
Oh
those,
my
those.
God, it's
Okay.
just too
I mean,
many.
even with my in-laws side, we have one with the 6 of us, then one with just the parents, then one with just my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. I'm like, one day I'm gonna have one with just all the kids. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
I mean, don't
where
you?
we're
I
going.
think you do. Dipti does.
No, I don't
do.
have them. I can't. I
I
cannot be on
only
that chat.
started that chat because of the whole shadowing program at court. They would all,
Yeah.
we all just got on a chat together to just be able to coordinate. But now it's like the cutest little chat, and they talk in the weirdest ways, and I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on.
You know what
but
else that
I
chat
can't get
is?
it.
It's a big conspiracy theory. I swear they're like, Diplomacy said. I'm like, when did Diplomacy say this? I don't even understand what's happening. Yeah, and then Sean agreed, and Shayla, I'm like, what?
Oh my
What is
God.
happening over there?
I don't
Wait,
get
I'm
that.
usually not like going against you guys in that chat. I don't think.
Okay. First of all,
Diplomacy
tangent.
said we should
Tangent. The other day, this week, in the morning, Naya comes down and goes, "This is the color I'm highlighting my hair." I'm like, "No, you're not." She
No,
said,
you're not.
Diplomacy said. Conspiracy theory.
Oh, you are dead.
I did not.
meat.
We were talking about it, and she sent me a picture of her friend's hair, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that is pretty cool hair." And then she sent me all these pictures of what she wanted to do, and I was like, "Wait, your mom said it's your time now?" And she's like, "No, but when it is time, this is what I want to do." I'm like, "Cool."
And I was told that Diplomacy said, I'm ready. Okay.
Okay.
Speaking of,
I have
you
written
remember,
proof that that's not what I said.
speaking of, do you
Thank
remember
God.
when I said I was going to block you on her WhatsApp?
Yeah.
And you just had a meltdown. You're like, you're
Yeah.
so mean. I would never do that to you. I'm like, calm down, guys. What's up?
This is why. Okay.
Wait,
Now we're
hold on, but
highlighting our hair.
hello, I'm like guilty until proven innocent here. What the hell?
Yes.
Pretty much.
You just
yeah.
admitted it.
No, I admitted no such thing. Okay, you know what? This is like a way crazy tangent that I'm gonna have to talk to Naya about
It all
first.
started in WhatsApp. So there's definitely, what is it called? A trail of evidence.
Yeah.
Judge.
Yeah. I have it.
Judge.
We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this.
We want a
I swear
trial.
to God. And also Naya's like
Lord.
the worst at argument, so it's gonna be.
WhatsApper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Another tangent. I made her come up with an argument as to why she should get Snapchat. I was like, I'm going to give you time. Think about it. Come up with like a nice, well
Reasonable
thought
argument.
out, exactly, argument that you can use, and I'll help you. We can have this conversation, practice it of how you're going to have it with mom. She because my friends have it. And I'm like, oh my God.
Okay. All right.
Law is not going to be your career path.
Yep.
Oh my God. Actually, I think that's a good idea. You should tell her to be more thorough. Keep pushing her and giving her the idea to be more thorough. Maybe include some arguments, why, et cetera, et cetera.
You can do it over WhatsApp.
Yeah. I mean,
Shots fired.
I also, when they
pew,
all
pew,
stayed
pew.
over here, when it was all 9 of them and they were making arguments as to why they should be allowed to have their phones past 8 o'clock because our screen time stops at 6. But I was like, okay, you guys are older, you get 8. And they were like, no, at home we get to like 10. And I'm like, okay. So I was like, you know what? If you come up with a well thought out argument, like we will have a full on trial. I will be one side and you will be the other. Her and Cyan took maybe like 45 minutes to think about it and talk about it and came back with like 2 things. And it was like, because we get it at home and we're older. And I'm like, ooh.
Fail. Fail.
I win.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, Lord.
Okay,
Okay.
let's rein it back. Let's bring it back. Bring it back.
Sorry, focus. Okay, but as much as we talk about how awful group chats are because they're just so time consuming and you can literally spend all day on WhatsApp responding and reading, and I'm the type of person that can't have unread messages. Are you guys like that?
Mm-mm. Have you seen my emails? There's like 25,000
Me too.
emails already.
Me
Oh
too.
my
Got me.
God, that is
It's got
awful.
me.
I
It's got
can't
me.
even have one unread email.
I have
Oh,
like
that's crazy.com.
notifications all the time, like piled up, like 55 notifications. I'm like, whatever. I
I
feel
get,
like
yeah.
at one point I just like lose interest and focus, and then I'm fishing just for the relevant things, and
What
everything
you
else is
needed,
just
yeah.
like, everything else just carries on
How
piling them
are
up.
we
Even in the
related?
morning, like if I have 5 WhatsApps, you know, with like 6 messages or whatever each, I'll just scan the latest one, and if they're not relevant, I just do mark as read, mark as read, mark as read. I don't even read them.
I don't even
This
do
is why
that.
I don't get that too, guys.
I don't even do that. They're just like I think almost 90% of my WhatsApp chats are have like bolded because they're just not read. Like
Oh
one
my
day
God.
I'll get through them. That's why I also delete quickly because I don't like to pile all that up. So if I'm not using a chat or if it's not active, I'm just deleting. Except there's this one Neen that we're in that I can't get rid of.
Which one?
The 2011 babies
Oh,
one.
I
It's so
know.
stinking cute. I
I
feel like
know.
just for the pictures that are in
That's
there, I just keep it.
nostalgia. Yeah,
Like,
that's
there's
nostalgia.
definitely those chats that are nostalgic, and I'm like, these such good pictures in there. Like, it's just fun to go back and like look at the baby pictures and do all that. But
Mm.
like, there's some like that I won't get rid of. But others,
And every
totally.
milestone, like they're all going to middle school, everybody got active.
Yeah,
And then it was like crickets. And now they're all going to high
high
school. It's
school.
all
That's
gonna
gonna
start.
be.
It's
I know,
crazy.
I know. That's
That's
an
so cute.
example.
It was
That's an
so cute. There
example.
was how many? There were 12 of them?
I can't. So many. It was
I don't
so
know.
cute.
So
It was
many.
so
So
cute.
stinking cute.
But that's something. Those are ones that I'm like nostalgic about, and I won't get rid of. But parties and stuff, don't.
Yeah, you out.
Oh man,
But
I feel
like,
like I need to go back and delete all of these groups because,
yeah,
again, when they just reappear out of nowhere and it's usually a hey guys, what's going on? And then it's like, oh damn, now I have an unread message that I have to read, most likely
No.
respond to. I'm like the person you can rely on to respond.
Yeah, that's why you need to
Mm.
leave.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what the best part is? You can just leave and you won't even know if people talk smack about you afterwards. It's
Actually,
great.
I
Just
don't think
go.
people do.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. I think you're
No.
overthinking it. Nobody feels bad. Nobody cares. I have chats all the time that people just leave and literally nothing said. It's like, okay, you do you. Sammy's the
We
first
have
one out
like,
of everything.
I know. Man,
Delete, delete.
Sammy's family. It's like, here, I'll create the group for you and then I'm out.
Yeah,
My wife, no.
exactly. It's
It's
wild.
No, the
Probably true.
Dedias have like so many chats, and I was able to leave those, but only because they send so many
Files,
huge
yeah.
files where I can't. My phone cannot sustain it.
Yeah,
So, like, I'm
yeah.
out.
But you know, you can just turn all those things off.
You
Like,
can
don't
turn it
save
off, yeah.
media when you go to your chat setting.
Yeah, but then when the reason I like saving media is because 99.9% of the time it's like our family, right?
No,
Like it's
in
No,
the
no,
us
chat.
per
and stuff.
chat.
Per
Per
chat.
chat.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I for most of my chats that aren't getting usual pictures, the ones that get all those good mornings and videos and forwards
Yeah.
and this
Just
and
turn
that,
that off.
all of it's
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
But there's an upside. There's an upside to WhatsApp.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. I mean, we talked
no,
about
there
like
is.
the fact that we get to keep in touch with people that we probably
Yeah.
wouldn't have relationships with otherwise.
Yeah.
And then even just like building our business awareness, like, I think everybody's recently become very aware of like how fickle social media is. Like we just
Yeah.
had that experience last week, right? Like it's just so fickle. So it's just like one other channel that you can build your business and group on. And
Yeah.
a lot of like for example, for Nina Jewelers, a lot of mom's clients from back in the day, they don't have Instagram and Facebook and this. They most predominantly have WhatsApp. So even just keeping in touch with them through WhatsApp is so helpful for them, especially when they ask, they're like, what do we do when we're not on social media? I'm like, actually, WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And they're all happy to be on there. Like they're already on there. It's just a
Yeah.
matter of joining a group, staying in touch, being able to shop. Like that's a huge plus.
And I think it like one bridges the divide between Android and iPhone, right? There's no
Yeah, for sure.
platform differentiation. But it also, when we were away, allowed us to video call everybody
Everybody.
on the frequent, and it didn't feel, and we just had it to be on Wi-Fi. You didn't even need data,
Yeah.
you know?
You could do that
So
with FaceTime too, though.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Just
not for
saying.
Android.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
No,
also
that's definitely true.
I love the group chats where it's like funny meme after funny meme after funny meme after funny meme because it's just like a fun like wake up to something funny and positive and
I don't have
also
that.
I don't have that either.
you guys
We're
are
Oh,
so
so
Lord.
not millennials that it makes me
we're so
crazy.
different.
I
I'm
know.
I
like,
know.
what
I
funny
mean,
But
chat
memes?
also I
after
feel
they
like
chat.
as I was thinking about even this topic and I was thinking about how another thing like I mentioned is the anxiety of having to have to respond or not getting a response to something that you've posted. And I was like, I don't think Sheena and Nina are going to relate to that because they just don't live in that space.
No. But
Anxiety about not getting a response?
Yeah.
No. Wait, what do
Like
you
if you
mean? Like
send a
if
funny meme and
oh
nobody
no.
responds.
oh God, no.
No. Mine is more of like a scheduling thing. Like, are you available on this date because I need to do this, da, 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 da. And then if you're not replying, then you're getting a call from me because I don't have time. I just don't have time,
Also, like,
right?
not everybody is always on there to respond. It's almost like even sometimes I don't I mean, a lot of the times I don't respond, but I'll see what people post, and if it's helpful for me or relates to me, I'll be mindful of it, or I'll just like give it a heart or a like or something, but I'm not actually responding. And if
Yeah,
something
I think giving a heart or a smiley face or something
It's a
is like
response.
is
is a
sufficient
response. But
response.
that's also only if it like if someone's like, "Hey, does anybody have a plumber recommendation?" Like for example, in our town chat. If I don't, I'm just silent, and that's okay, you know. And then
Yeah.
if nobody responds, and I'm the one that just has to ask something next, I'll just be like, "Sorry, I don't have a plumber recommendation, but does anybody recommend a dentist?" And you know, it's just like
Yeah.
I'm respectful and mindful, but if it doesn't have anything to do with me, I'm out.
Yeah.
Or if I don't
Is
ever, if I just don't have the moment to respond, it's okay. I think it's fine. Everybody's busy. It's
Yeah.
not like everybody's just like, when can I respond?
What are your town chats like? Is it just like cuz ours is a mix of like really helpful, resourceful things and then the dreaded, "Hey, did you guys read that email from school? I hope everything's okay." And then you're in like full panic mode cuz you haven't
There's no
read the
context.
email.
Yeah, I think that's about the same. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same.
We don't have a town one.
No, lucky
Like
duck.
a yeah.
I
Okay,
mean,
wait,
it's
and I have another question. Are you the ones that if you see those three dots, you're like waiting to see what's gonna come out at the other end?
No.
Like if somebody, those three dots come, somebody's like typing, and you're like, oh, I need to know.
I
it
think if it's
Either
you
of you do
guys,
that?
I
I
think if it's you guys or such, or like even on our Just the Five of Us chat, maybe I'll do that just to see if whatever's coming out is important. But
Yeah.
if it's on like those huge group chats where people are constantly talking, then no, I don't care.
Yeah.
yeah. For me, if it's something I post and then someone's responding, then maybe I'll wait. Like be like, oh,
Mm.
do they have something helpful for me,
Yeah.
or is there some like like a response? But I won't
Yeah.
ever wait for someone. I guess you can't like you'd have to really be on it a lot to
Yeah.
like be waiting for responses. But no, I mean, what's that?
I know. So the reason I'm asking that is because we just watched Social Dilemma with the girls,
Mhm.
and the guy at WhatsApp who like left WhatsApp, I guess, said that that was one of the features they invented to keep people hooked in. And I'm like, yo, that's messed up.
Oh,
That is messed up.
but just constantly waiting or for a
Well, it
reply to
just
something?
so imagine you post something
Yeah.
and then you're done and you're like, I even if I find this information out in an hour or two, I'm good. Or imagine somebody who's like texting with a prospective boyfriend or
Mm.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so you put something out there. I think the iPhone does it too.
Yeah.
I think.
I think that's normal.
And so you see those that didn't used to be a feature in any
Mm.
of these messaging platforms. And then they were like, oh, but if you do that, then it makes the person think, oh, that other person's on their phone about to reply to what it is. And it just keeps you
Yeah.
hooked, so to speak. And I'm
Mm.
like, oh, just more. It's just
Yeah.
more.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
annoying because sometimes people will be typing and those three dots will appear and then they'll go away. So it's almost like, oh, Okay. But for example, like what my example is like if I ask for a dentist recommendation and I see the three dots, I'll be like, oh, okay, good. Someone's got a dentist recommendation for me. Let me just be mindful and write it down so I can like get on with my life and call a dentist.
Yeah.
For example, the other day I put a message in my town group just promoting a product that my friend launched. And it was like, hey guys, this product is amazing. Check it out if you know, are interested or in the market. And that was the end of it. Like I wasn't like waiting for a response for people to be like, yes, cool,
Yeah.
awesome, I'll do it, whatever. So I think
Yeah.
it's different depending on what you're texting.
I don't know. I think it's just another time suck.
I mean, it is,
For
but it's also
sure.
very helpful. There
I
are the
agree.
pros. There are the pros and the cons, as is with everything else in life.
Being on
Agreed.
that damn little phone. Damn little phone. I think
know.
we should go back to flip phones.
I agree.
I'm doing
Guys, it would be so amazing. Just phones and texting. No apps, no. But then you also would not have these insane pictures that are basically a full-size camera these days.
Yeah.
Also, you'd be so disconnected from the world.
Yeah.
Because
I feel
everybody
like Nina
else in
doesn't
the
care
world-
for that.
No, just like
She's like, I'm
general
good.
news, like what's happening around the
Yeah.
world. Like you wouldn't know that Deepika
That's what the
Padukone had a
news
baby.
is.
You wouldn't even know she had this beautiful baby. Like you just
Who had a beautiful
Tell
baby?
me.
Deepika Padukone.
Oh.
Dua, you guys will tell
Yeah.
me, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but if we all have flip phones, none of us would know.
That's true.
All right. Well, that is the good and the bad and the ugly when it comes to group chats. They are probably the biggest time consuming evil out there, but also the best way to keep in touch with everybody, everybody around the whole world, which is just also so beautiful. But yeah,
Even
we'd
if
love
you're
to,
the green bubble.
even if you're the green bubble, guys, live with us, work with us.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I will leave you out those chats so fast.
Well, we'd love to know how you guys are dealing with your own group chats and the stories that come out of those. I also remember that I once texted a group chat. Thank God that WhatsApp has this feature, but I texted a group chat and it was meant for another group chat and it was like a pure vent. And thank God that WhatsApp has the delete for
Delete
everyone
feature,
option
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
thank God.
That happens all the time. All the
All
time.
the time.
Yeah.
Have you guys had that?
Oh yeah.
I feel like those are texts that you will remember for the rest of your life.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
had those. The worst is when you ruin a surprise for someone. Those are the worst.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
See, this is why we should just have like the 5 of us, the 3 of us, the 6 of us.
Yeah. Well, that is another thing that all the chats I have are very descriptive of who's in them.
Yeah.
And I require every chat to have a picture. I can't do chats without a picture. Like it can't be that gray bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, then I don't need to be here.
Yeah. If it's not
Agreed.
that personal, then
Yeah.
I'm out. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, as always, thanks for listening. You can catch us on YouTube where you can watch us chit chat or listen to us on Spotify on your way to wherever you're going. And we will be on Instagram chatting it up with you guys. So definitely reach out over there. As always, with love, S&D.
Bye.
Bye.